Today on Real Pilates, we're going to talk about stress. Stress. What is stress technically? Stress is how you react to a situation, usually that you feel that you can't control or manage, and that creates stress. As a species, there are 4 things that we need that are primitive needs for our survival. The first is energy, form of energy, food, water. The second is a protection, roof over your head. The third is reproduction, which can also cause stress. And then the last thing that you need to survive is the ability to adapt or adaptation. These are 4 things that we need as a species to survive. Now, there are different levels of stress. There's individual stress, like a heartbreak, like a grievance. There is stress as part of a group, like let's say we had a hurricane, we had a flood. There is stress as part of a community. Let's say you're part of a religious group, you're part of an ethnic group, and there's a stress that happens within that environment, and that's like a community stress. And then there's the society stress, like we had that stress, everyone with the coronavirus, which affected the whole world. So within these 4 levels of stress, there are different volumes of stress. Acute stress is when you have sharp stress that's short. It can be a few minutes, it can be a few hours or a few days. It comes, it peaks, and then it goes. That's acute stress, which is still not good for you. Then there's the chronic stress, which is less good for you, which is stress that is prolonged days, months, even years of chronic stress really can break you down. And chronic stress can be caused by health issues, financial issues. People that are caregivers usually have a lot of chronic stress when you're taking care of someone that is not well. Also, if you have a severe physical ailment that you're battling, that can add more stress to your sickness. The main thing to always remember in periods of stress is that if you remember that you came into the situation, there is going to be a coming out. The part of stress that is damaging is when you find yourself in a situation that you feel that you have no way out. And the thing to remember always during a stressful period is that there's always a way out, there's always hope, and there's always a choice. Albeit the choice may be between 2 things you don't like, but when you're stressed, you always have a stress choice and a way to relieve that stress. We're going to talk about some quick tips you can do for stress in the next coming days. This is Pilates Master Nikki, and I'll see you in class.